Hi guys, girls and non-budget pals, welcome to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something that you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun on here, bestie. We really do. In today's video, we're going to be checking in for week 1 of April's budget. Now, if you are new here, what that means is I'm going to be looking at all of my money that I spent in the first week of the April month and making sure that it correlates to my budget. Bestie, spoiler alert, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I've had a couple of weird things happen this week. First of all, literally I'm explaining everything away right now, but first of all, basically I had a credit card charge. That isn't from me using my credit card, that's from me owning the account. It is a once a year charge. I always forget about it and I never cancel it because the charge came out and I've just paid for another year, so I might as well have it for another year. But I have set an alarm on my phone so that a month before it ends I will be changing credit card, but I might do that beforehand, whatever, I don't really know. The other thing is that my energy company has just done another price hike on gas and electric, and what we have been paying just isn't cutting it anymore, so I have just recently extended the direct debit and I'll share with you how much that's going to be in the video. Basically it's almost double, so we are in a tougher place with all of that stuff, but I think it's a reality everybody faces at the moment, so you know, this is how I'm going to cope with it, bestie. So anyway, I think I've talked enough. We do need to get on with this video, so let's go ahead, let's take a look at this budget booklet, which by the way is an absolute stunner. I've still got a couple of these available on my Etsy store if you want one, but anyway, bestie, let's go ahead and get on and let's get budgeting. Okay, we're here in the planner and we're here on April's calendar spread, and we're going to be laying down my expense tracking stickers from the 2nd to the 8th of April. Let's get cracking, bestie. On the Sunday, I bought vape juice online. I count that as a bill because it's an every month expense for me. That was $19.99. I went to Tesco's and did a top-up shop. It was £30.40. And while I was there, I put that £13 of petrol into my tank. All of the bills that were supposed to come out on the 1st came out on the 3rd because it was a first Monday. So starting with TV license, that was $13.25. Jake and I decided to increase our gas and electric because there's been another price hike. So that came out and it was $180. Council tax for some strange reason has gone down this year. I don't know why. So that's $138.35 and it's going to be even less next month. I think it's going to be $135. And the first internet bill came out, that was £10 for the free internet. I went to the co-op on the Tuesday and I used my spending money. That was £13.09. Pet insurance came out on the Wednesday. It's more money now, it's $20.69, and that is, so basically their old pet insurance has run out, so I went to shop around and that was the cheapest I found because they're getting old, so it's $20.69 now. I need to remember that for next month. I had a no spend day on the Thursday. I did the rest of the Tesco shop on the Friday, that was $38.83. And then I had a credit card bill, that was just an annual fee, completely unexpected. It always catches me by surprise. I really need to change this credit card, but I've just paid the fee for the year now. And I had a nice day in Swindon on Saturday, and I bought some car snacks. That was $7.40. That's now done. So what I want to go ahead and do is move over to this stunning green check-in page, and let's check in for week 1. Okay, I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, so let's start with spending. So spending, we stuffed £19 and I ended up spending $20.49. Now I know that's more than what I allowed myself, but I had £22.20 to roll over. So I'm actually left with 71p, which is wild. For groceries, we actually stuffed £69. I spent £69.23, so a little bit of rollover as well, and I have £2.84 to roll into next week. For petrol, we stuffed 13 and I spent the full 13, which leaves me 0 to roll over. For household, we had £2.15 to roll over, and then we stuffed £40, and then I spent £10.04, which is included in that Tesco number on the Friday, so you'll remember how much I spent on Friday because of the video last week, and then that left us with £31.75. We never stuffed any unbudgeted, but I did have an unbudgeted spend, which was that credit card bill. So we're at minus £24. I think the buffer is just going to cover that, to be honest. But it's annoying. Whenever I have an unbudgeted spend, it's always on the first week. Last week, we stuffed £141. We spent £136.76, and we're rolling over £35.30. Before we check the budget, I just want to go ahead and move over to the 26 envelope challenge. I'll see you there in a sec. So I'm here with the 26 envelope challenge. I like to do this every single week, and this week is no different. We're doing the highest number on the page, which is 22. I've got my 22 and I've got my envelope, so let me stuff this and we can get cracking. The next thing we are going to do is just take a look at the budget and see if I'm on track or not, because I might not be. Okay, so we're here in the paycheck bill tracker section. This is my budget. I need to make sure this is accurate. So I'm going to be looking at my bills for sure. So let's start. So rent was $550. That's come out. That's absolutely fine. Car, was it $121.36? I need to have a quick look actually. Car was $121.67. So slightly more, $121.67. TV license was $13.25, so a little bit less. Council tax was less. It was $138.35. Gas and electric was more. Just was. I think I'm just going to swallow that. I think it's just going to be a buffer situation because Jake will just going to pay me more next month. And then the 3 internet was £10. I have done my vape and that was $19.99. I'm not going to be buying any more of that. So that expense is done. I need to get cat food next week and I have had unbudgeted already. So it looks like, let's see where we're at. The gas and electric is £60 more. However, we budgeted 175 for council tax and we did 138.35. So we are up. So we saved 36.65. Then we've overspent on gas and electric by 60, and then we've overspent on unbudgeted by £24. So at the moment I'm 47.35 in the hole. I do have buffer to cover that, so I'm not going to make any massive changes there. I'm feeling all right. Right, so what I need to go ahead and do now is cash stuff for next week, bestie. Let's go get cracking. Okay, so here we are with my free binders. I have my sinking fund binder, my savings challenges binder, and my daily A7 to go binder. So everything's accounted for. What I'm going to be doing now is stuffing my groceries, my spending, and my petrol. So let's go, bestie. Starting with groceries, we stuff £70 every week. So let's go for 70, and then I should be left with 3 weeks. Is that right? What is 3 times 70? 210. So should I have 2 times 70? No, I should have 2 times 70, which is 140. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 20, 40, 45, 50. Okay, I only took that much. Let me start again. 2 times 70, let me just check that. 2 times 70 is 140. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40. Right, besties. I think what am I doing? Right, let's go ahead and we'll do the wildcard challenges available on my Etsy store. So when you buy this challenge, you get this stunning suit of cards. It comes in a little plastic box like this, and we have the little card there with the rules on it. You can play it however you want. There's no real rules to it. Those are just how I'm playing it. And we've got a full suit of cards. And what I'm doing is I'm pulling one every single week. The money is going towards a holiday for Jake and myself because it is both of our money. And I'm going to play this every every single week, and I'm going to play it 4 times, because if you play it 4 times, that's 52 pulls of a card. So yeah, it's looking really good. We are just coming up to the end of the second time, so we are officially halfway through getting this one done. So as I said, I know we have 1 card left. There's only 1 card, and it is the 2, and yes, I've got a 2. So I don't need to worry about that. I can stuff a full £70 in here, which is absolutely fantastic. So that's going in, and I've got a full 70 in here for groceries for this week, which is probably what we need, because we've been really bad with how we've been doing our grocery shop, if I'm really honest. Like last week, it was in 2 parts. The week before, we barely did it. It's just, yeah, we need to get back on track of it. I mean, I say we, but it's both of us, yeah. Okay, so that wildcard challenge is done. So what I'm now going to do is return all of these cards back to the back so we can play this challenge for the 3rd time. And then when the 4th time is done, we can count up how much we've earned. Okay, so that is that done. Now I want to move over to the Petrol challenge. So let's do that. There isn't a Petrol challenge. What am I talking about? The Petrol envelope. So let's do that. So I get £30 a week, and then I should be left with 60, 20, 40, 10, 20, 40, 60. Besties, I can't count today. What's going on with me? So there's 60 in there. I've got 40, no, I've got 30. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the 10-50 challenge. I have already completed the pastel 10-sided dice challenge, but just until next month, until I'm brave enough to start putting my petrol on my credit card, I'm gonna help out the 10-50 challenge just to give it a little bit of an extra push. So the 10-50 challenge is available on my Etsy store. When you buy this challenge, you get a 20-sided dice. And what I'm doing is every single week I'm rolling this dice, and whatever the face of it says, I will save. Now, I've already rolled all of the 1s, all the 2s, all the 3s, all the 4s, the 6s, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, the 15s, the 19s, and the 20s. So in petrol, I really don't mind getting a high number because I can survive easily on a £10 a week for petrol. But I tend to want a small number for my spending money. But this has just landed on an 11. I don't know if you can see that, but it's landed on 11. And I know I've got an 11. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? I think what I'm gonna do this week is I think I'm gonna do, instead of doing the 11, I'm gonna do the 18 and the 12, because that just makes 30. I'm just gonna do that. I don't need petrol this week, if I'm really honest. So I'm just gonna do that. I mean, there's almost no point rolling for me at this point with petrol, but yeah. Okay, that's what I've done. Right, let's move over to spending. Now, spending, I am gonna want a small number. So let's go ahead and get 30. Then I should be left with 60, 10, 20, 40, 60. So that is that there. I'm gonna roll again, but I'm gonna hope for, so there's a 12 missing and an 18 missing, so I could still get one of those. I'm gonna hope for a 5 or a 7 because I want my spending money, I really do. So, oh, that's moved off the side. Let me just clear a bit of space. A 1. That happened last week, didn't it? I haven't got space for a 1. 13. Oh, bugger. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do 13. So if I put in, I need 7 back. Okay, I can do that. So we do 13 here. So let's go ahead and do that, bestie. Is that correct? It is, isn't it? 30 minus, I really messed up last week, didn't I? Okay, so I've got 17 for the week. Listen, I'm not going to be mad at that at all. So let me just put that in my spending at the front. Cool. Thank you so much for being here with me this week, bestie. Hi guys, gals and non-body pals, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love, make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I really hope you enjoy these check-in videos because for me, I love them so much. They literally hold me accountable. I have always said from the start that even if I didn't have a channel, I would still be checking in because it really makes you think, oh, okay, well, I am a little bit out or I'm doing okay. So it does both for me. So it's either going to put a fire under my bum and make sure that I'm doing the right things with my money, or it's going to make me feel comfortable and happy that I am doing the right thing. So either way, a check-in is super, super important, and I fully support you doing your own check-ins. But anyway, we are at the end of today's video. I want to say a massive thank you to the channel members and the patrons who support me that extra level, and that's alongside the thanks that I have to you watching this video, because without you, you know, I'm nothing. I've got nothing left. I can't wait to share the next video with you. It is going to be a beaut, but until then, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.